Give me a non-deranged one.
But if you're watching on LinkedIn, you can also drop it in the comments below.
Hey, I'm Tom. I'm the lead video producer at the Go Agency. Matthew's on holiday for a week, so I'm going to be stepping into his weird shoes and going to see some goats. I've got Harry Hugo on the way over. He's asked for a plastic bag, so first mystery of the vlog, who knows. And yeah, I'm going to take you with me this week. Matt fans, I'm sorry, but hopefully we're going to get some Tom converts this week. Let's see. Hello, mate.
Plastic bag. What I'm about to show you is something I'm not that proud of, and neither will my mother. But that's the state of my car at the moment.
I bought a Nana because I'm... Hello, Harry Hugo.
How are you? I haven't seen you for a while.
Mate, I'm fine. I've just got back from a week holiday and went to Cornwall.
Lovely. Lots of people have done that. Cornwall and Devon have seen, you know, huge uplift.
Ramsey was a big inspiration.
Yeah, he did it at less sort of moral time. So I'm going to go early September, which is normally my prime holiday time. Anyway, enough about my...
well, no, this is quite nice because I want to talk to you about planning ahead, actually.
Okay, nice.
So, you know, planning ahead is considered a virtue, right, in business. But for us, it feels like we need to be completely on our toes the whole time.
I think there's two sides of the business, right, which operate in two very different ways. You've got the operations and the finance guys. They're operating on a long-term forecasting. This is what we need to do to make the business better in 12 months' time.
Yeah.
And that side of the business has to look for the long term. It has to look for projections. It has to look at where are we now and where are we going to be in 12 months. So
and it's built more traditionally.
Yeah,
right?
so you've Matt Chasey's, Sam Anderson's, Josh Kovacs, Nick Martin, Dorian, you know, Shakira, all these people in those roles are looking to how can we make the business better in 12 months' time.
Now things have changed quite significantly and we plan things over a long period of time. We've got global offices, we're delivering global campaigns, we've got much larger teams and a much larger infrastructure to look after, so that's done over a 6-12 month period. In operations, the thing that Sam and I do is sit down every 6 months and go, okay, what are the projects we need to deliver over the next 6 months? What do we need to ensure that we need to do in order to plan success? It's important to do that because a lot of the times from an operations standpoint, you know, we're working with different teams and we need to ensure that we plan far enough ahead to brief them to ensure that all these things happen successfully.
Then you've got the other side of the business, the day-to-day aspect, which is campaigns. So Frankie, Tom Board, Liv Tutton, and the client services, Hannah Pether, Will Marsh, Sam Fowler, etc. They're all working in the now, they're working in the spontaneous. They're having to make decisions on the daily, on the hourly, really, because certain campaigns only work based on very, very quick, correct decisions, and clients have problems in real time.
We never anticipated lockdown, COVID, and that really took an impact on our campaigns originally. We had to change a lot of our planning. Of course, we were planning across the COVID period, and then that had to all be completely reorganized. So we have the capability where we're able to optimize, we can be super reactive to the client requirements.
One of the things I really like about influencer marketing is that we can be so flexible and adaptable. Previously, I used to work in print and display, and you were always really relying on a creative agency to build your creative for you, which can take a long time, so it's difficult sometimes to be reactive. Whereas influencers, we don't need to rely on another agency, we just rely on the influencer to film the content and we can get it live very, very quickly.
Would you rather live in a more predictable marketing world, or do you love this?
I love the day-to-day. Yeah, I love being able to have the edge. That's why I just try and stay as up to date on YouTube and TikTok, and you know why I'm at the moment spending quite a lot of time going for lunch with some of the biggest creators in the UK.
We're off for lunch now, aren't we?
We're off for lunch, you know, one of the greatest and biggest creators in the UK. I think what's really interesting, and you know how our business has progressed quite a lot in the last few years, is we're doing a lot of larger deals now that span a longer period of time. You know, they could be 6 months, they could be 12 months of a single deal sign off, and with a single KPI or something we're trying to achieve, but we're trying to achieve it over a longer period of time. Now that means that we have to both be spontaneous with, you know, how we change things, you know, during that 12-month period. There goes your banana.
Banana's gone, mate.
During that 12-month period, platforms are going to come and go. Platforms are going to become huge and then, you know, plateau. Things like TikTok come in. YouTube becomes very important. new features come out, but also we need to plan from the start to make sure we've got the right budget distribution across the whole thing to make sure that we hit the deliverables that we promised the client at the start. So those things in the campaign team have transitioned from when Frankie and I were doing campaigns on our own, having to do things that we'd plan on the Friday, execute on the Saturday, report on the Sunday, and talk to the client on the Monday. That was it. To now, okay, we sit down at the start of the campaign. We know we've got, let's say, £1 million to spend over that 6-month period. How are we going to spend it? What are we going to do? What are we trying to achieve? What are the platforms that are going to be important? And then what leeway are we going to give ourselves in different parts of the campaign, different months, different high times for their sales, where we know they're going to be a bit to play with?
Last year, we did find that activating around those key annual dates, we were able to have some spontaneous campaigns live alongside them as well. Some quick turnaround campaigns where clients were seeing spikes in sales. We were able to activate ambassadors from those larger campaigns. So yeah, lots of opportunity in the next couple of months, which is really exciting.
And that is a fascinating change in our business, and one that is going to rocket us into success over the next few years. Thank you for watching today's episode. In the spirit of planning ahead, we're looking at tomorrow's episode. So over the next 24 hours, you can go to our Instagram page and you can ask anybody anything. You would have seen over lockdown lots of people doing AMAs, ask me anything, but this time you can ask anyone anything, an AAA for the Goat Agency. So please go to the Goat Agency on Instagram and enter a question on our stories, and we will be answering them on tomorrow's episode. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. That's anything. You can ask anything. LinkedIn there, Instagram here. That's it.